Hey, 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 can we come on in the room? I say, come on in the room. Come on in the room. A little tired, but today is an awesome, awesome day. Snow day, relax day. Relax day, like I said that, it's a relax, rest day, relaxed day. Make up word, it's corny, I know. But if we could come in the room right quick, I just want to spend maybe like 10 minutes with you. 10 beautiful minutes. First of all, for those of you I reached out to, I connected with, I need to know about how your roads are, the weather, in your area, how bad were you hit, because we can make plans to either continue on with our meeting for Saturday, this Saturday at 1 o'clock, or to cancel. So if you can please reach out to me as soon as possible, I would greatly appreciate it. Secondly, I want you to know I love you. Is that good enough? Keep me in your prayers. I don't know, dealing with some issues. But let's get started. I want to have a heart-to-heart, if you don't mind, today. Just a tad bit heart-to-heart. I put a status out this morning. I have people laughing at me. I'm not a, good afternoon, dear. I'm not a asking type of person. And trying to help someone out. And people say, why are you so shy? You can do everything else, but you can't ask for money. I believe, yes, I need help in that area. I don't know why God is pulling on me with that area, but nonetheless, if you check out the status, there's a thing up there. I asked for $600 to help someone. A couple of people have helped. I have people inbox me and say, you know, you got bank, you got money, you know, you should just give it. I honestly wish I would have did this last night when God told me to get up and make the ask for the help for it, because I've been sick. You remember that story of the pea with the princesses, that one of them slept on a pea, she had a rough night? Rough night. Being disobedient will cost you. But anyway, if you feel like donating, I put the information out. She does not get the money. I have the accounts and the account numbers, and I know y'all think that's crazy as well, that I'm going to reach out and pay those bills for her. I really have an issue with people, and because I think I've been burnt and scammed a couple of times, and I know everybody's not the same. I ask for the information to make sure I'm responsible and make sure it's know where it's going, because I'm responsible once I receive the money or take the money from people for someone. So that status is out there, and I really don't know the issue why I have a problem with asking for money. That's just a part of me, and it's something that God must want me to work on, because He keep allowing me to ask. But let's get personal, so I had to lay that out there since people are in my inbox saying that you have an issue. So I have an issue. I'm going to be delivered from the issue one day. But let's talk about my beautiful sisters. And if I'm wrong, you can chime in. I will allow that today because I'm in a rare mode, don't feel good, and I'm tired. I'm having an issue. Had a little group discussion. I do a lot of conference calls, a lot of blog talks. And the main issue that young men are bringing to my attention that are pursuing women is there are too many people in their house. Me being who I am, I understand the terminology, but the young lady was like, there's nobody in the house with me and you. He said it's your mama, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your friends, your uncles, your cousins. All of them are in the house. Why is it? And me being personal, I really don't need a lot of people in my business. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I believe it's okay to seek outside help. It's okay to ask a synopsis, but not put everybody. Okay, that's good. So we're going to still be on for Saturday then. I won't put everybody in my business. I believe in a relationship, it should be between you and the person that you're dating. It should be between you and the person that you're with. But he said there's too many people in his house, so therefore, why be with her? There's one thing I need for each and every one of you to know. That when you're in a relationship, regardless of marriage or whatever, and you don't cover whom you're with, you're allowing things to come in your house. Simply put, I can't go out there and talk about my husband or my boyfriend with anybody because respect is lost, stamina is lost, structure is lost. And the reason, and I'm going here, is because the word inadequate keeps playing in my spirit every time I get into one of these conversations. We have got to quit allowing people to come in our life and we give an access to them in levels of relationship. They have no dictations of putting words into their being with. When you have an argument or a disagreement with your other, you should have a grown man, grown woman conversation, sit down to the table. It's okay for you to talk to your girl. But if your girl know how much If your girl know more about your man than you do, there's an issue. If your boys know more about your girl than you do, there's an issue. We have got to stop bringing everybody else in the house, uncovering our mates. Bringing everybody else in the house, leaving our mates vulnerable. Why are we with them if we cannot protect them the same way we're looking for? What does protection look like to you? What does a relationship look like to you? What does love look like to you? And I'm having this question in my mind. Why is it that we're so quick to pull people in the house, but then when he go to a party or family reunion, everybody's mumbling and grumbling about him, and he's saying, why come they don't like me, and what's the issue? Or she's saying, why come they don't like me, what's the issue? You have allowed him to be uncovered. You have allowed him to be stripped and raped, and now they are dissecting him, basing him on an opinion because you are hot-headed, or she was hot-headed, and now you have really just uncovered and made that man or made that woman inadequate when all you had to do was shut up and sit down and have a grown woman, grown man conversation. Sex don't solve everything. So therefore, you're going to have a conversation. We can agree to disagree, but we need to have a conversation. I don't need everybody in my business to make my atmosphere make me feel inadequate. If you say you love me and we're in a relationship or we're pursuing something, at least cover me the best you know how. But to leave me out there vulnerable allows one to think, can you handle me? Then you have children involved, seeing this tear down, breakdown. Many things are not generational. They're called chaos dramatization. I like having drama because therefore I can sneak out on a Friday night. If you do the statistics of the thing, many arguments and many disagreements in relationships don't start till Thursday, Friday night because I want to go hang out with my girls and somebody don't want me to go somewhere. We got to sit down and quit allowing our men. Men go through the same turmoil as we do, but they keep it masked deeper. We're so busy trying to be fulfilled and get them to pay for the penalty that we allow somebody else to come in and violate us that we don't see where they are now. Men are the most sensitive, and I'm not knocking you, so please listen to me before you kill me over here on Insta. Men are the most sensitive creatures, but they got to keep the strip together. It's something about that egotistical manly thing that they can't seem to be weak. But at the same time, we women, we take weak as urination or feces, but then we want somebody to take care of us. When we allow the danger and we had all the signs and we allowed it, but now we get somebody that we've been praying for and they look good, they act good, they know how to treat us, but yet we still damage them because we can't cover them. We still got the same mentality. I want my girls, he said, baby, we don't need everybody around us all the time. You know, I know this is your house and whatnot, but can we be together? No, she just coming over for a little while and homegirl stayed the weekend. He stayed, but where's she at during the week? Or where he at during the week? You got to stop allowing things in to bring uncovering in. You say you're looking for somebody to love you, take care of you, hold you, console you, cover you, protect you. But why do we live? We strip what we say we need. Even in a marriage relationship, we married women, you got to be careful how you allow people to come in and bring information or bring news that you haven't even qualified to know if it's validated. You got to know, one scripture that I'm going to tell you that I used in mine. A sheep will know the voice of their love. You are the wife. You're supposed to know the voice of your shepherd. Not saying he's your God, but he's your head. You're supposed to know his voice. And the voices of strangers you will not listen to, allow infiltration, or allow entrance in your ear gates or your house. And many of you do not understand how to cover and stop the chaos because you don't know the voice of who you say you want. You don't know the voice, so how can you carry him and want somebody to carry you? How can you carry her and want somebody to carry? I'm confused here. So now we have this issue where we're together for an image, but not together for a ministry. Anytime you get into a relationship, anytime you get into a union, you are in a ministry standpoint. You don't have to get behind the sacred desk, because marriage or relationship that you are getting into something to bring something on is a union that brings forth growth, teaching, and edification. Ministry. You edify each other. You encourage. You lift. You upbuild. You bring things to the table. You allow your dirty to be in front of, and you are not judged. And you allow him or her to be vulnerable when they got these walls and these fences up, that I'm not allowing nobody to see me vulnerable anymore. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a heart thing and allow the heart to come. Therefore, we can grow together. But you allow yourself to get in these things with the mindset, he going to pay me and she going to pay me because I worked harder in the last one. I ain't doing nothing in this one. If he don't come right, smell right, look right, but if he look good, I'll be here. But what about what he needs? We are so freaking selfish. Want somebody to pay for mistakes of yesteryear, that they already lost the battle before they got in the ring or even on the game field. Stop your mess today. Do me a favor. Get one of these. Look in it and call out the mess that you're dealing with, so somebody could come along and trust you to protect them. A man needs a protector just like a woman's looking for one. A man needs somebody to allow him a shoulder to crown and won't call him a punk, won't call his business out in public. When you get mad, you know how to protect him and keep him. A man needs the same thing that we as women get on social media and have a fit about. Quit getting on social media, airing your laundry out. You make it easy for people like me if I was that vulnerable and dumb. I'm tired again. What I'm saying is this, and I'm going to get off, because this is bothering me. There's some beautiful men out there, and most men get upset because I call them beautiful. If you're beautiful, you're just beautiful. If you're a distraction, you're a distraction. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. But at the end of the day, what you looking for, they looking for more. Because they have to cover them. A man has to cover themselves and keep themselves masculine. Oh, Jesus. Bold and entrapped and enwrapped. They have to know who they are. They can't seem weak or mad because you'll call them gay or faggot. You'll call them homosexual. Why come they just can't be real with the one they trust in the state? Oh my God. Why come they just can't show the vulnerable side because they trust you with it and you won't damage them? Many of the drops in the life of a man don't come from mother and father. They come from the thing that they go to get oneness and love from, called the woman. Many men out there today are not bad dudes. They just got in bad women eyesight and range. They got with women who couldn't cover them or protect them. They got with women that couldn't be there at their vulnerable, so they thought it was a weak thing, went out, mumbled and complained about them instead of protecting them and shielding them. The same thing we as women want, a man won't. But them being a man wants you to be a rock. That's like we want them to be our fortress. We want them to be a mountain. They just want us to be a pebble of a rock to build a mountain. And we can't even get there. All I'm saying is this. Get you a mirror and look at yourself and say, am I qualified for what's coming to me? I'm the same woman that talked about I'm worth the investment. I know what I am. But are you worth what you're looking for? Everything that you're sitting there talking to God about that you want, everything you're sitting there talking to God about what you need, every void and every emptiness that you want, I won't do him like I did the last one. Do you really know? Do you really know? The same way I go to the store and I have a cologne, a perfume that I spent $125 on. If I could put that $125 on, when I put it on, I want somebody, I want the right one to come to me and say, baby, that smells good on you. Because you cannot tell me the same way they look at you, you don't look at them. In the same way they say you're a distraction, they're a distraction to you, and that's not a bad thing. That means, baby, you are really too good to be true here. I need you to step away for a little bit. But have you ever thought about the same way you need encouraging, and the same way you need uplifting, the same way you need inspiration, they need it too? even in the friendship stage. Do you not know me? Oh, man, I'm not going to go here too much. I cover many of my male friends. I cover. And when I tell you I feel a certain way about you, I make sure I pray for you. I cover you. And there are times I'll be like, ooh, that's a little too corny, G. You too strong for that. But at the same time, be corny with me. I can be corny with you. If I show you my real side, that means I trust you better than I trust anybody I've ever trusted in my whole life. And you got to make up in your mind today, women and men alike, and especially you women, what I'm looking for, am I worthy to give out? Because we have got to quit being so selfish in this game that we're losing before we get in. If you want it, change. But if you don't want it, leave it alone. Just like you've been damaged and hurt by men, men are hurt and damaged by women. But they hide it and cover it different. And it takes a real woman to smell it, pray for it, cover it, keep it, and let it go. I'm trying to help you here. Every woman I talk to talking about they're going to have a marriage, they're going to get married, they're going to have a man. And I'm laughing. And they say, what's so funny? I said, call me later. And that's probably why I'm always in trouble. Call me later. Baby, you're not qualified for a relationship right now. You still got some healing to do. Why he got to pay for yesterday when you allow somebody to come in? And ladies and men alike, keep your stuff in your pants. Because if you got to unfasten them, and if you got to pull them down to get them, you're not going to keep them. He just called you a $2 hoe, and she just called you a $2 hoe. They were there to fix an addiction. But if you want them, a conversation, an innocent text, a thinking about you will change your life better than change your emotions. Quit getting all these soul ties because you are so vulnerable to give them some punana, and he's so vulnerable to give you a stick with some benefits. And you benefiting broken, lost, and still waiting for him to have time for you, and he ain't got none for you. Same vice versa. But whatever you want, please make the announcement. And then allow yourself to sit back, pray for it. If it's God's will. It's my prayer. God, your will that this comes. Prepare me for it and prepare him for me. We got to quit allowing our heart and our JJs, and we got to quit allowing our penises and our hearts to get us in relationships that cost us our life. Get your mirror. They're only $1. Dollar Tree, anywhere. Look in and call some stuff out. Speak to yourself. You can change yourself. Well, I love you guys. We're still on for Saturday at 1 o'clock, Center Room Missionary Baptist Church here in the great city of Jacksonville. Like I said, there's a status out there. I'm still looking to help someone. I had 2 people give because, like I said, people are all in my inbox telling me I got dollars. I received the dollars. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. But right now, I don't know why he's trying to teach me from asking, but I'm just trying to be willing and obedient. So therefore, if you're willing to help, I'll put my information out. I'm really trying to have this taken care of for her by tomorrow because I want to be stress-free, have my mind on the community and serving the people here in the great county of Onslow. And I really want Onslow County to be that county that goes to the next level where we can see some things change for the better. I love you. Share this message because I'm tired of people getting into things that they're not qualified for. And you're not really ready and qualified for a real man, real woman relationship if your mouth can't cover him to build him instead of damaging him. And the same thing for you men with your women. Share the message. Go back and listen to it. Any questions, hit me in the inbox. I'll respond to them. Right now, I just want you to know I love you. And anytime that you want it, step up to it. Quit playing games. We ain't getting no younger. But make sure that you're ready for it. Make sure you can cover it, protect it. All that you want, make sure you can do the same thing for them. With that being said, I love you. Think about this. Have a great one. Mwah.